I'm Frederich Nietzsche. I am one of the first philosophers in Europe to openly criticize our continent's Christian moral standpoint. I believe that the Christian moral system is flawed and that it tends to bend issues of morality to a superior power's will. My most famous work, on the genealogy of morality, contains 3 treatises in which I discuss how the idea that morality is an ideal for others is manipulated by the powers of society to control the masses. I go in depth about what I believe morality to be and where it came from. Morality is rooted in the upper social classes. It is a form of etiquette used to define the privileged from the unprivileged, and in turn making the lower classes feel guilty for never being able to detain such a pureness. I was born October 15th, 1844, in a small town in the Prussian province of Saxony called Rocken. My father, Karl, was a Lutheran pastor, and in my youth he died of encephalomaniaca, which is the softening of the brain tissue. When I was younger, I was quite fond of composing music. Because my father was a pastor for the state, and because I was regarded as a gifted pupil at my boys' school, when I was 10, I was afforded a scholarship to a prestigious school where I was influenced and became friends with children of highly regarded scholarly families. I was privileged to grow up in the time period following the German student riots of 1848, after the fall of Metternich, and because of this revolutionary era, I was able to be educated in many different languages, allowing me access to more primary sources and therefore more knowledge. In 1868, I became acquainted with Richard Wagner, who shared my love of musical composition, and the next year I was appointed as the head of classical philology at Basel. This gave me the opportunity to proceed in my studies. One of the many great figures of my era that I see eye to eye with is Karl Marx. I agree on his theory of the evolution of human thought, and I agree with many aspects of his communist take on how society should be run. But most importantly, we both agree that God is a dead concept, which is a motto I will take with me to my grave.